Hello and welcome back to a Flippin' Mess reselling channel. Today we are going over what sold on my different platforms. This week it's just eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I didn't do a WhatNot sale because it was the first week back to school and I'm a fourth grade teacher. So we will go through those things. I buy things from thrift stores and local retailers and sell them for a profit, or hopefully for a profit. So let's see how I did this week. These are my sales through September 3rd. I sold a pair of men's Hudson jeans for $30 and I paid $8.49. So that was a good sale. I sold a Sunset Canyon pottery mug for $16.96 and I paid $5.99. I sold a pair of men's Polo Ralph Lauren jeans for $35 and I paid $9.99, so that was pretty good as well. I sold a pair of Gap Fit pink pants, joggers for $15.20 and I paid $6 for those. I sold a pair of Armani Exchange faux leather pants, new with tags, for $20 and I paid $8.49. So okay, but not great, but they did sell fairly quickly. I sold a Chico's striped maxi dress for $15 and I paid $5. That was lower than I expected, but I did take an offer on that. I sold an M.A. Hadley pottery bowl. This was about the size of a berry bowl for $20 and I paid $2.99 for that. I sold a Talbot sweater in a good size, a 2X, for $16 and I paid $1.63 for that at the Goodwill 75% off sale. That was a good sale and a fairly quick flip. I sold a pair of Sperry penny loafers, so a different style for Sperry, for $25.40 and I paid $3.20 for those at the Goodwill 75% off sale. And this was also a flip that only took a week or two. I sold a pair of Gymshark leggings. Unfortunately, these had a stitching flaw on them, so I sold them for only $8.50 and I paid $4.40. I didn't see the flaw until after I bought them. I sold a pair of women's Teva sandals for $18 and I paid $6.29. I sold a pair of Solomon shoes for $27 and I paid $11.25. This particular pair of shoes, I hope this is the last time they sell because they have sold now 3 times. The first time they sold, everything went fine, but the buyer said they didn't quite fit right. So I do free returns, so they came back. I sold them again at a higher price and then the buyer didn't pay. And so this time they've sold and the buyer paid, but it was a lower price. So hopefully I don't get them back again. I sold a soft surroundings dress for $26 and I paid $11.49 for that one. I sold a pair of Adidas Tiro soccer pants for $12. I only paid $2.13 for those. I sold a pair of More Than Magic Target brand girls pajama shorts for $8.95. I paid $2 for those. They're from a long time ago. I used to buy pallets and flip stuff from the pallets. So they sell periodically and I'm still making a profit off of those things. I sold a pair of FitFlop loafers. These sold within a day or two of being listed for $29.65 and I paid $10.99. I sold a pair of Free People corduroy pants for $12. I paid $6.99 and those have been in my store for probably about a year. I sold a pair of Ariat women's loafers for $46.65 and I paid up for those. I paid $19.99, but it was still a good sale. And I sold another pair of the pajama shorts for $8.95 that I paid $2 for. And I sold a pair of faux fur-lined Crocs for $50.90 and I paid $32 for those. This was a really slow week. I think it was a little bit of eBay and a little bit of my fault because it was the first week that the students were back in school. So I was just exhausted every day. So I did the bare minimum in my store. I shipped out and I listed 5 minimum a day, probably close to the 5 because I was just in survival mode last week. So hopefully next week will be better, but it's hard to tell because the holiday weekend, so we'll see. So my sales were $442.16 with the cost of goods for eBay of $161.36. One thing that did help is that since I've been going to the Goodwill 75% off sales, that has helped lower my cost of goods quite a bit from what I typically would pay. So even though the sales are lower, my cost of goods is lower as a percentage. So that does help. It's not gonna make up for the whole thing though. Okay, on Poshmark, I sold a pair of North Face boots for $25 and I paid $20. So I'm actually gonna be taking a loss on those. I probably shouldn't have taken the offer, but I forgot that they were like such a small size and I decided I better take it because I don't know if I'll get an offer again or when I would get an offer again. I sold a Nike cropped sweatshirt for $22. I paid $1.88 for that. So even though $22 is a lower amount than I'd like to sell things for, it was still a great flip given that I only paid $1.88 for it. Sold an Anthropologie Maeve silk dress for $30 and I paid $6.70 for that. So that was a good sale and fairly quick. I sold a Free People dress for $27 and I paid $6.99. Now lately that's good for Free People because a lot of times I'm getting around $24 and this one did sell, it was less than a year, probably about 6 months that I had it in my store. I sold a pair of Tom's wedge boots for $38 and I paid $10, so that was a good flip. I sold a Torrid white and black leaf print dress for $20. I paid $7.50. I like to get around $30, $35 for Torrid pieces, but it just depends on the style and the size. I sold a Polo Ralph Lauren shawl color sweater for $15 and I paid $8.49. So not the best flip, but I hadn't had any offers on it, so I took the offer when I got a chance. I sold a Madewell coverall. It was green with black polka dots. I believe I showed that in a haul video for $25 and I paid $11.99. So I was hoping for closer to $30 on that, but $25 is not bad. It's still a profit. And I sold a pair of Talbot jeans for $17 and I paid $5.48. So Talbot does well for me, but it's more of a bread and butter brand. It doesn't sell for a ton of money, but it sells consistently and for a profit. So my Poshmark totals were $219 in sales and my cost of goods were $79.03. Mercari, I didn't sell that much on Mercari this week, and you'll see that a lot of these are my lower dollar items. So I sold a pair of Chaco Mary Jane shoes for $14 and I paid $9.75. So this is another sale that is probably more of a break even, not very good. I sold a Logo by Lori Goldstein cardigan for $13. The good news is I only paid $1.49 for it, so it's still okay. I sold a pair of Lululemon Align leggings. So this is a newer style by Lulu. They were a size 4 for $32 and I paid $8. So that one was a good flip. I sold a Lily Pulitzer dress. This was more of a very casual kind of Henley style dress, so not the typical. And it sold for $21 and I paid $7.50. So less than I normally get for Lily Pulitzer dress, but in general, Lily Pulitzer's prices seems to be coming down for resale. So it's still not a bad flip. And then I sold the Mountain t-shirt for $15 and I paid $2.99. So that was a good flip considering it's just a long sleeve t-shirt and a low cost of goods. So my sales on Mercari were $95 with a cost of goods of $29.73. So that brings my total sales this week to only $756.16. That's very, very low for me. As I mentioned in, I think, one of my videos, on my best year, I did 174 or 75,000 in sales, not profit. And that was when I was just doing my reselling business full-time, no YouTube, and no teaching. So now I teach full-time, and this is on the side, other than in the summer when I try to do full-time, but I still have 2 little ones at home, and they're very involved in activities and things. So not quite sure I get full-time hours in, but I do my best. But this is still very low for me, and I'm not sure how other sellers are doing. So if you're a reseller, let me know in the comments. My cost of goods was $270.12. So that is a net of $486.04. My fees, as I always explain, I estimate at 20%. They vary a lot. So my fees, depending on the platform, vary from 9% to more than 20% if it's eBay and I promote more than 7%. So at 20%, they would be $151.24, which would bring my net only to $334.80. So this week, I made less in my side gig than I did teaching. But again, like I said, I was very, very tied up with things for teaching in the school and getting my daughters ready for school and back to doing homework, getting back into the routine of things. So hopefully next week will be better, but it's hard to tell because we have the holiday weekend in there. And typically on holiday weekends, people are doing things with family and friends and not necessarily buying a lot of things from sites like eBay. So I did not do a WhatNot sale this week, so I don't have any WhatNot update for you, but I may actually try to do a pop-up sale today or tomorrow. So if you're on WhatNot, keep a lookout for it. And we will see how I continue to juggle things. Because as I mentioned, the teaching full-time, the kids in school, and then on top of that, I had to go back and I have to get a second master's for teaching. So that's keeping me kind of busy too. So I am trying to juggle everything. So if you have any tips, let me know, and I will let you know how things continue to go in this crazy world. That's why I call my channel a flippin' mess. Partly because my house ends up being a mess because of all the stuff I buy to flip for a profit, but also in my head, I have all this stuff swirling around all the time, everything that I'm working on. So I hope that you had a great week. I hope your sales were better than mine. Let me know. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.